A Monday morning, well, Monday afternoon, 30-minute musing. Welcome back, everybody. So long as you've been tuning in on a regular basis, checking in. Not that you chime in. I don't know if that's quite possible if you're listening straight off Spreaker. But when I transfer it to YouTube, leave a comment or so. Be like, hey, some bitch, you're wrong about this. You're crazy about that. Well, I don't know. It sounds like I'm begging for an audience now. Fuck that. I will say that's kind of a pet peeve. Oh, and if you like the videos you see here on my YouTube channel, oh, hit that subscribe button and like this video. You ain't got to beg like that. I'm not big on, that's like charity almost. Like, oh, please help me out because whatever. But feel free to comment. Hey, all love mail, hate mail. It's all welcome. That's if you check it on YouTube. If not, well, you kind of know the routine on Spreaker. I kind of leave about four recordings at a time, and then I just start kind of clicking them and killing them off. Just cause there's a limit that they allow me to have. And I don't like limits. I know my limits, but that's usually when it comes to drinking and lifting weights. Two totally separate things, mind you. Today, well, I did some yoga today. I didn't want to blast the shit out of myself. Did some good cardio yesterday. Holy shit, did that have me going. Felt a little sleepy waking up today. Just it's kind of like I woke up, but I couldn't crawl out of bed. Like, my eyelids, again, were like anvils. My brain was kind of functional. It's like, okay, here we go. Well, someone had shot me a text, like an hour and a half or so before my alarm went off. So it's kind of like, what the fuck? And it was a text, not a phone call from some idiotic, telemarketer bullshit. Oh, yeah, looks like you're in our records for this and this. Fuck off, I'm sleeping. At any rate. Hate that stuff. Oh, do I hate that stuff. I hate a lot of things. You'd think by listening to all these damn recordings, they're like, God, what a salty son of a bitch this guy is. Well, kind of, maybe. I just like my sleep more than I like talking to telemarketers, I suppose. Anybody who knows me pretty much knows the times that I'm kind of awake, up, and at them. People that don't know me, well, you're on the shit list. If you're not with me, you're against me. Enemies. It's easy to make enemies. That's why I try to make friends. I like a good challenge. But, workout today was some yoga. Just to get a good stretch going. I mean, the cardio shit that I did yesterday, there's a lot of you see how football players do where they set down tires? Oh, there's a California plate over there, 2 lanes over. And an American Red Cross vehicle. Interesting. But you've seen how football players, like, they put the tires down on the ground and then they kind of like high step through them, the high knees, right, left, right, left, right, left, run through that's not an obstacle course, but you know what I mean, just like the tire hopping, I don't even know what you would call that. The tire walk, the tire run. It's kind of doing a lot of that shit with your cardio. High knees, bring those knees up and you're stepping, you're hopping. Like college football, they got the Heisman pose. You're kind of doing that. Jump to one side, jump to the other, jump to this leg, that leg. A lot of that shit. Just a lot of jumping. Pretend you got a jump rope and then just hop forward, backward, forward, backward. Not just stationary up and down. Get a little motion into it. Forward, backward, with your jump rope, your invisible jump rope move, right? But you're hopping forward, backward, 12-6, 12-6, north-south, however you look at it. Then you do the same thing, and you're going east-west, 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 9-3, 9-3, however you look at it. All that jumping around, holy shit. You will find out your legs have got muscles and spots you didn't know you had spots. So today, definitely a little bit of tightness about the glutes and the booty. So I had to work that out a little bit in the calf, too, and the quads. Legs were warm. So a good 30-minute yoga. Not bad. 30-minute yoga today. Woo! I'm yawning and it's only 2 in the afternoon. Shit! Gotta be to work in like 2 hours. I'm out running early. I went to the post office, got that all, got that taken care of. Not what I was expecting, but whatever. Gotta do a little bit of shopping too, so I don't know how quickly I'm gonna get to my spot. Hopefully the traffic to I-95 is a little slow. I don't mind hitting red lights now, so I can get this 30-minute musing in. And I don't know if I'll make a double shot of it. I got a long day of work ahead of me, so I really don't mind if I have to do a double recording. But then again, if I'm going to go shopping, and here's another thing, don't know if I've touched up on this before. I get done with work, well, there's a live show. By the way, the Miami Dolphins looked fucking drizzling shit awful yesterday for their home opener against the Buffalo Bills, losing 41-14. So today's live show, the Miami Dolphins Finsiders, it's going to be 3 hours of just... going to be a lot of that. So for that 3 hours, I'll have plenty of time to convert and transfer files and upload to YouTube. So I might do a double out of this. Thing is, going shopping, oh yeah, and then I'm running the Monday Night Football game as well. So I'm not going to get home till, Jesus, after midnight, I would presume. Assume, whichever. Both. And... that's going to be, yeah, late. I mean, stores are closed at that time. I mean, unless I try finding a fucking 24/7 fucking Walmart, but kind of doubt Walmart has the kind of shit I want to buy. There's a plate, looks like Minnesota. Huh. Kind of the blue, white, blue. Looks like it. Or looked like it's already gone now. Whew. Boy, after some good workouts, it just feels good to breathe sometimes. Expand the chest a little bit. Isn't that good? That humming scythe. Texas plate. I saw you. That was another one of those. I don't know if it was a Charger or a Challenger, but one of those looking cars. What kind of plate is that? Oh, is that another Minnesota plate? Huh. Can't quite tell. I got to do some homework on that. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, another one. Jesus. Yeah, throwing in more yawns for free. Damn, you never know how many you're going to get. But that was an out-of-state plate, to say the least. I don't know if they were both Minnesota. If one of them was, I couldn't quite see. Anyway. Yeah, so, shit, sorry. Oh, what's behind me? Looks like Massachusetts. I'm going to say it's Mass. Yep, Massachusetts right behind me. So I get done with the ball game tonight. I'll probably be done or home around midnight. So I'm going to go shopping now, pick up some shit, get some food. And the thing is, that's going to be like some frozen food, some refrigerated needed stuff, refrigerables. So luckily we have a nice, like a very good kitchen set up at the station. And there's a big old fridge and freezer, so I'll, kind of take what I got and throw it in the damn freezer. Frozen vegetables, some frozen beef patties, and some frozen well, I will freeze it. It's, at the very least, it's cold when I buy it. The veggies are frozen. But that's a different story altogether. So hopefully I can get a good 30 minutes out of this, because I'm taking a shorter route. If you're taking Sunrise Boulevard, let's say you start on the beach, A1A, hell, even US 1, and you find Sunrise Boulevard, I forgot what state road it is, 842, I don't know. But you take that, you hit I-95, then you head south. Quickly, you're going to find 595. You're going to hit that sumbitch west until you hit University, which I believe is 817 State Road. Right there at University and 595 is where the Costco is, where I go shopping. That's where I'm going to pick up my chit. Load that into my little Ultra by Arctic Zone thermo bag. Backsaver, load-bearing technology. It's a fucking shoulder strap. Load-bearing technology. It's an adjustable shoulder strap. That's load-bearing technology? Well, fuck, a forklift is load-bearing technology then, isn't it? Christ's sakes. Make it sound all fancy. Yeah, bring that to the World's Fair. Sorry, but the light bulb still got you beat with your fucking, what did that say, load-bearing technology. Jeez, it's a fucking adjustable strap that you would have on a duffel bag. Something so simple. Load-bearing technology. Way to word it. Good thing this thing was on a fucking rebate. Only like 20, 25 bucks if I remember right. Oh, for fuck's sakes. That is my new sigh, kind of, my swearing sigh. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I like it, it's fun. I suggest you say it too, especially around the workplace and around small children. 19 minutes to go. Yeah. Man, baseball season's starting to wind down, so that kind of frees up the work schedule. Well, it makes me readjust my work schedule a little bit with a few things. I mean, I'll still be picking some things up and being shifted around, but that's okay. Just that's part of the territory. Just is what it is. Almost faked myself out, but the Massachusetts plate didn't stay in the same lane as me. I thought, there's a new plate. No, that's the same fucking guy or gal. I didn't even look. Pretty bad when I'm looking at the plate and I'm not even seeing if it's a hot chick driving them wheels. Yeah. Alright, they're on a green light. What do you got? What do you got? Florida, Florida. It's a semi that don't count. Florida, Florida, Florida. Yeah, Florida, Florida. Oh, new vehicle. Florida, 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 Florida. Specialty plate. Florida, Florida, Florida. I'm getting dizzy looking at that traffic past me. When do we get the green, huh? Come on, trying to make a left turn here. Trying to head down 95 south. Shit, man. Oh, look at this guy. You fucking... I would shoot him. If I were a video game, if I'm Grand Theft Auto, pop, pop, you're done. Just snakes up to the front of the line. If we speed up, I'm going to flip him off. I swear to God. I'm second in line in the right-hand lane at the top of the ramp for the light to go green. That guy passed us all up and jumped out in front of this guy. Just so he could be at the top of the ramp and take the fucking... Ooh. God, I hate those cocksuckers. Need to merge over one lane. I don't need Broward Boulevard. I need the next one. 595. Shit. What else do I got going on here? Had a good old cup of coffee as I woke up. I was slow to get up, too. Kind of got the TV turned on, and I raised up the volume to kind of give my ears something to listen to and something for my brain to kind of digest as I got the fog out of my skull. Oh, and a shout out. I don't know if I did this. One of the guys in the newsroom, well, I know I've mentioned him, Bill Robbins. He's the one, I put them in the Iron Maiden. He's that guy. And we kind of wear, on Sundays, we kind of wear our rock band t-shirts. Just for a joke. So if he's Bill, I'm Ted. Remember from the movie? Yeah. Put them in the Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden? Yeah. At any rate, I'm not saying I'm a coffee snob, but I do enjoy my coffee. And I'm always willing to try new flavors and new, dark roast, medium roast, house blend, blah, blah, blah. He's got a good one. It's brand name 8 o'clock coffee. And he's got a good one, caramel macchiato. Holy shit, is that good. And I drink my coffee straight up black. No cream, no sugar, no milk, no nothing like that. And it's a good fucking cup of coffee. Actually, it's a whole damn pot of coffee the man brews up. So shout out to Bill Robbins. News Radio 610 WIOD. Yep. Shout out to Bill with that excellent fucking coffee. 8 o'clock coffee, I'm giving you a shout out. Your caramel macchiato is the shit. Second only to Dunkin' Donuts blueberry muffin. And that's pretty high prestige for my palate of coffee love. You got some damn good shit going on there. Billy got me to be a fan of that stuff. Now, Jerry calls it girl coffee, but I don't give a shit. Hey, if the girls are drinking it, guess what? I'm at least in their circles. That was always a good trick. It's like all the guys, I'm going to drink beer. You're a fag if you don't. Come on, have a Budweiser. Show some balls. You're drinking that girl shit. Well, yeah, but the girls ain't going to you to get your fucking Bud Light, asshole. Guess what? They're going to come see me and ask for a drink, and then we can start up a convo and see what's what. And at the end of the night, yeah, you're standing around with all the guys, lying to each other about how big the fish was you caught or didn't catch because no one was there to see it. Yeah, and we're sharing a couple drinks, me and the gal. Check that out. So girl coffee, give a damn, it's good. I'll rock with it. 8 o'clock coffee, which is a brand I don't remember ever having before. But if that's the first lead-in I have to it, that's some good shit. The AC today is not feeling as good as it did yesterday. Oh, and for what it's worth, no repercussions of being late to work yesterday. That's luckily, it's just one of those things. I should have double-checked. Like when a schedule gets readjusted, generally, like an email is sent out so everybody sees, like, okay, here's, something's been changed, somebody needs to take the weekend off or a day off, whatever the case might be, and we just need to shuffle around that. So whatever, the email wasn't sent out, but it was printed out and posted on the control room door. That's my bad for not looking at the door and double checking when I had to be in yesterday. I mean, essentially it was not that big a deal, but still, I don't like that idea that I was late for work, I don't like that idea, because I don't want to be known as that guy. I mean, I understand the whole, set of, Mike's always early. You're like, he's late once? What the fuck? Why were you late? But, any job will blow up at you like that. You can be early for a full year, for a calendar year worth of days. You can be early to work, not on time. You can be early 366 days on a leap year. That one day you're late 5-10 minutes and holy shit, we're writing you up if, we're gonna fire you. Some places are like that. Not this. Like I said, there's nothing happened out of it. Nothing negative happened out of it, I'll say that much. It'll be interesting coming up, though, because I was offered the option. Coming up, the Dolphins will be playing in London. Yes, across the drink at Wembley fucking Stadium, which I want to see any event there. Sporting, at least. Not, circus, and I don't know if they do that there, but I definitely want to make a trip over there and to see some sporting event at Wembley Stadium. Now, the Dolphins will be playing the Jets. So it's a division matchup. Division rivals playing at Wembley. That's going to be fucking awesome. But because of the time difference, on the East Coast here, it's a 5-hour difference? Our pregame coverage starts at 7 a.m. The thing about that is, the night before, I will be running a Florida Gators college football game Saturday, which I don't think kickoff is till about 7 or 7:30 at night. So I'm going to be there till, I don't know, midnight, 1 a.m. I'm not even sure. It's a full fucking day. If I have to get there at 4 or 4:30, let's just say the early. Let's play the early card. No, let's play the late card and try to stretch this so we can kind of see. If pregame is at 4:30, they do 3 hours of pregame. 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30 kickoff. A game is about 3 hours. 10:30, 11 o'clock. 11, 12, 1, about 2 hours of postgame. Yeah, so if I'm done at 1 o'clock and I get home maybe around 2 in the morning, and then got to be back at 7, Jerry already told me, hey, get here by 9. If you show up at 7, I'm not going to say otherwise, but because you're on that short turnaround, we got wiggle room. You have to be here at 9. But it's like, take your time. We start at 7. We'll have somebody already here, but you have to be here at 9. So even still, that's just the coolness of how this shit gets run. He looks after us. He goes to bat for us, if things fucking go haywire or whatever. Because some things are just out of our control. Why did the connection drop? I don't know, man. I don't know, and I've tried redialing the ISDN, which is essentially, like I said, it's a phone call from one system to another. Like the ISDN dropped, I don't know. I tried redialing, I can't connect through, I can't get a lock, whatever. Okay, the system failed. They'll tell everybody, we had to get something on the air, so we just started doing this. But, you know, the system disconnected, we tried reconnecting, it just failed. We didn't do anything. Whereas normally, like, it's always, no matter what it is, it's either us at the station or it's the people that are out on remote, as they say. You know, they're out doing the live show at the car dealership or at the bar where the watch party for the ball game is. It's like if there's some kind of bad disconnect or a bad connection altogether, what'd you do? What'd you do? Nothing. I did nothing. We connected just fine. I haven't touched that machine in 45 minutes. Well, what'd you do? It's always, it's always our fault for whatever reason. It's like, no, if you guys get there about an hour ahead, like try to connect an hour ahead. Test the connection, because you know how, computers and shit like that are. I mean, hell, you ever have your cell phone drop a call? Of course you have. Why? I don't know. Just happened. But whose end did it drop on? Doesn't matter. I'm not the one controlling the fucking tower, so to speak. Now, if I'm going, under, through a tunnel or underground, chances are, yeah, I got the bad reception. I understand that. But even that's to be understood. But when things go fucking haywire, if it can be narrowed down, hey, it wasn't your fault. It's like, don't worry, they're going to be angry. It's just so nice to be in this kind of work environment compared to the last station that I was at. And I mean, it's been getting close to, 3 years already since I've been in this new joint. It's just, I don't have problem one with anybody there. The boss is cool. The boss is in the fucking building when I'm there. That's a miracle. Couldn't get that to happen at the other place. They went through Chapter 11. They moved from Pompano Beach up to West Palm. That's 50 miles. It's like, yeah, well, new ownership, too. It's like, yeah, you guys are doing really well. Okay. I mean, I hope they are doing well now that they're under new ownership. But, I mean, had I stayed there, oh, yeah, Chapter 11 bankruptcy, nobody got paid for a month or so. And, yeah, it's okay, new ownership. They took over, they got everything, blah, but they're moving you up 50 miles north into Palm Beach County. You're not even in Broward County anymore. There's no way that I would have been driving 100 miles a fucking day for that. Hell no. Bagging groceries would have been the same fucking profit. But I hope they're doing better now, but it's just so different. People are actually in this building, people actually talk and conversate with you, and people are actually doing things. It's not just salespeople sitting around drinking all the fucking coffee and, pulling up in their goddamn Bentley and then taking off and like, yeah, where's all the money that this place is making? Because we need new equipment. We need new people to come in. Come on, green light. Let's go. Let's go. Chop, chop. Here we go. Come on. Let's move. Up and at 'em. Let's go. A Toyota Highlander. I think Highlander. I think Scotland. I think Toyota. I don't think anything Scottish. The other good one is an Isuzu Amigo. Holy fuck, did that get me to laugh. Vehicle names are funny like that. Even a Ford Highlander. It sounds okay. Chevy? Well, Chevrolet. Well, the T is silent. That's French as fuck, isn't it? Chevy. Chevy sounds American, but Chevrolet. What do we got? Just about 5.5 minutes here, huh? About to turn into this here Costco. At the Southern 1900 block. There's a Whole Foods right there, too. They just built up maybe a year ago. Oh, and I love me some Whole Foods. I mean, well, you fucking hippie, you're a hipster, you're a this. Yeah, well, I'm just trying to, consume healthy shit. What's this? What's this? New Jersey plate. Saw it from half a mile away. But, yeah, I try to watch what I eat. Y'all know that. For the new listeners, by chance there's any new people listening. Not new people, but people who haven't listened to this before. I mean, you're not a new person. You've probably been around for a while, you know. You're not exactly 3 months old, I could imagine. Oh, cracking my neck a little bit. Range Rover, BMW, Nissan, not Mercedes, Mitsubishi, there's another BMW, Honda, Mercedes, Hyundai, Chevy. Is that one of them Cobalts? Decent four-door looking car. Don't you just love all the fucking random shit that's around here? Sorry, I used the word random again. That's so random. Oh my god, I'm like 16 and that's random? And that's random. Because random? For fuck's sakes. How about that that green light now? Do we get that turning arrow thing that happens? There it is! Son of a smoking bitch. I knew it would happen. Oh, look at that. There's an Audi behind me. You get a lot of variety on these recordings. Isn't it great? Illinois plate, land of Lincoln. Well, that's worth a shot. Ha ha! Yeah, I said it. Isn't that what John Wilkes Booth said? It's worth a shot. Other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, what'd you think of the play tonight? Oh, don't, God, just stop already. Well, I'm about to get into a parking spot, and I park far away from the building. You know why? Because there's spots available. I don't have to be right up on the fucking door. I'm not a crip. I'm not crippled. Yeah, we call him, he's a crip. He's crippled. Oh, well. 3 minutes to go. You got a good 27-minute musing in here, and some change, but gonna go do some shopping real quick. It's 2:17. I have a lot of time. I can take my time shopping. I might pick up some other shit. You never know with me, and that's the fun part. So, till I get back in the fucking car, till we meet again, I'll catch your ass down the road. Got some shopping to do. I dig me some Costco. Maybe I could fill up the car, too. Got a half tank. What have I done here? Hold on. I've gone 181 miles already since the last fill up. That's okay. I don't know what my bank statement says, so maybe I'll look into that, too. Oh, well. Close to 28 minutes. I hope it's been somewhat amusing for you. But, hey, catch you down the road. No, I'll catch you back in the parking lot. Just give me a bit. I'll be right back. Trust me.